This week on 90 Day Fiancé, Sims 4 edition.
He's going to say, someone's calling for my help, so you should go now. And she's like, really? They actually don't have one baby. Their date is officially over and they earned a silver medal. But that's how these things go with them. It's not over the top. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition. This is a Sims 4 love story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. We are starting the episode off with Alicia. Alicia is Brunson's ex-wife, and I just need to show you all what she's been up to, guys. She has been out and she has been dating. This is Chris. He is competitive. He is a child of the ocean, which is why they are meeting here in Sulani. Oh, it's Anthony. Alicia doesn't know Anthony. It's Anthony and Joan. We're going to be with them later. I want to show you something. I don't know why Joan has on so many clothes, but she has had the baby. So we're going to check in with them later. But I wanted you to see Alicia. She has been dating Chris. But in addition to being a child of the ocean and competitive, he wears his heart on his sleeve. And that is a trait that she thinks is beneficial to her. So they just had their very first kiss. She has been flirty. She has really been all in with him. Yeah, he's got a unique style. He's a little different. He's borderline hippie, but she likes it. And Alicia is starting to feel like an expert at flirting these days. At heart, she just might be a true romantic. Yes, we are absolutely embracing this change. She had felt so unlike herself for so long, guys, and this is refreshing. She has started to think that maybe she was too old to fall in love, but now she doesn't think so. So she is going to run to the restroom and then she's going to come back and flirt some more with Chris. Yeah, Chris is tatted up. He wears two tones of hair. She likes it. He brings her roses and flowers and treats her kindly. And honestly, that means so much after being with a mean liar like Brunson. I think what we're going to do is order drinks. And she's coming out, honey. Chris is waiting on her. So when he wears his heart on his sleeve, it's so interesting. Oh my gosh, they got a steamy dynamic. They've never woohoo, but they gravitate towards each other. I think this is going to be a yes because I will say Alicia feels sexy and she hasn't in many years. She does feel it getting hot in here. They're going to go and get some drinks, I think, now together. And while they get drinks, let's talk about our goals for the episode. So goal number 1 is to follow Alicia and let you get to see her and Chris's relationship. He is so different, but sometimes being different may just be what she needs. We will be checking in on Brunson because Brunson has some drama going on, and that's nothing new, right? We know that he likes drama, he gravitates towards it, and we're going to be talking about that. Then our third goal for the episode is to check in on Joan and Anthony. You may see our lead characters. You may see Anya and Lawson, but it will only be briefly. This is an episode where we are planning to catch up with our cast of characters. In case you are new here, some people created some of these characters for me. I created some, but we have an extensive world here at 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 Edition. Even though we focus on our main characters, we like to jump in rotationally sometimes to find out what exactly is going on. So let's ask how this date is going. Let's go ahead and reminisce because they have been on a few dates before. I would love for them to talk about the photos that they took in the past. We are gonna see if Chris will seductive dance, and Alicia likes that he's willing to do things that she was never able to do in her past. Oh, this is her daughter calling. She better get it. She's still a teenager. We'll catch up on Robin too. Oh, she is doing a school research project, so she's asking her mom something about her childhood. So now he's like, hey, let's talk about some deeper things because sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. And he wants that with her, and she's like, sure. Can you hear me in here? Because the music is kind of loud sometimes. But he's like, yeah, I think I can hear you just fine. They've been drinking. But it's not gonna stop them from having this talk. And he's like, tell me about your past relationship. She is like, what do you want to know? And he's like, how long ago was it? You told me your ex was kind of bad and he had to move out. I just want to know kind of how to measure how fast I move, where to push and where he shouldn't. She's like, well, Brunson was different. He fooled me with his big eyes and his demeanor. And then I learned that he wasn't about anything that I thought. She's like, tell me about your career. And he's like, oh, well, actually, I don't really work anymore. I don't really need to. I made enough planning weddings. And she's like, you planned weddings. Their date is officially over and they earned a silver medal. But that's how these things go with them. It's not over the top and it's not anything too crazy. So what they're going to do is go back to her place and we'll be right back. We are back with Alicia and Chris. She wanted to check in on her daughter, but it looks like she's asleep. So that's actually going to be perfect because Chris and Alicia can kind of get into it where they get into it. Also, the only big thing they have going is that Chris wants kids. He doesn't have any, but Alicia does not. She does not necessarily want any, but they're pretty hot to try. She's kissing him, and I'm not gonna lie, he has made her reconsider. She just doesn't want to go through the same nightmare that she went through with Brunson. Chris isn't trying to trick her either. He's very forthcoming. He makes sure that they practice safe woohoo. She knows what he wants and he knows what she wants. He tells her that he really likes her. He actually thinks he's falling in love with her again. He wears his heart right there. He is close to an elder, so he does understand. It doesn't change what he wants. Oh, that's some freaky deaky stuff, baby, with that foot coming out to kick her in the head almost. That's what Alicia wants to do. Now let's talk about their daughter, Robin. I really need to get her up and she needs to try to cook something. She hasn't gotten a cooking skill. She told her mom she's not interested in really being able to cook, and her mom is kind of letting her go with that because she wants her to have autonomy and not have to be like stuck being a housewife or something. But she does want her to be able to fend for herself as well. She's able to at least make a grilled cheese without burning down the place, and it's normal. She didn't use the best cheese or anything, and she didn't put no butter on that sandwich, but it's all right, guys. Robin is going to be aging to an adult soon. She has a few days. She is in school. Her grades have been low, but there is some good news, guys, and that is she has actually gotten an opportunity to go to school to get a trade. She just doesn't know what. She's wondering if she could get like a certificate because she has started to learn to draw but didn't get very far. Her issue is that she just can't find what she's interested in. They told her they could get her some info for video gaming, but again, she's got to find what she wants to do. But her mom is confident that she will be okay, even if Robin herself is not. Her dad acts like he doesn't know her. She's not surprised at that, just disappointed. But also, she likes her mom's new career in social media. So she was kind of hoping maybe she could follow in that footstep, but it's not something she's sure about at all. So she's trying to find her way, but I want to say that she is doing really well. Her mom is going to get some leftovers, and then she is going to come talk to her. Now, who is that thinking about babies? We did not try for a baby, I'm telling y'all. She's going to come and practice on her speech. Yeah, they have a jokester dynamic, Alicia and Robin. They will choose to perform funny and mischievous interactions more, and they'll feel extra playful when spending time together. And I think that rightly describes their relationship. Alicia does have to be at work soon, but I really would like her to get her point that she needs. Oh, she dislikes video gaming, so let me tell you, she won't have to worry about her certificate being in video gaming because she hates it. But she's going to get a little rest because it's loved one's day. They don't have school, but the good news is they don't have work either, and Alicia actually made it to the charisma level she needs to be at, but she needs some followers to get her next promotion. Y'all, she accidentally deleted her social media profile that she started, so she's going to go ahead and just update. She only needs 10 more followers, so I think we could keep doing a few things to get some more followers, and I think that she would be ready for her next promotion at work. She is so close, so that is good. So when she goes to work, she should be not close to a promotion, but she should be closer. So guys, we are going to be right back, and we will actually be with Joan and Anthony next. So we'll be right back. We are back, guys. We have Joan and Anthony. Joan is afraid of the storm. So I do think that she's going to come over and just let Anthony know, like, hey, I'm pretty scared. I think that he will give her a hug and let her know that things are going to be okay. And probably just give her a little surprise kiss. But, guys, I've got a huge surprise for you. And it's the perfect surprise for a loved one's day. And that is that they actually don't have one baby, but Joan had twins. Isn't that funny? Because if you knew her backstory, then you know that she lost a baby young, and now she's got two babies. So isn't that interesting? So let's come on up here because I do think it's time to meet them. They are fraternal twins. So let's come on up and bottle feed them. And it is time for their birthdays too. So I'm very excited for you to see them. But let's feed them before we celebrate. I think Lawson and Anya are supposed to be over to see these twins. You know, they've got two very close stair steppers. They have volunteered to come over so that they could watch the babies just for like 2 or 3 hours so that Joan and Anthony could just get a nap, you know? You appreciate those kinds of things. They could just get a nap. This is Mora that Joan is holding, and this is Nigel. Mora is the oldest. Anya is here, and it is storming, so like we need to get her inside like very quickly. Come on in, girl. Let's get inside. Let's come on because we're gonna get Mora. Happy birthday, Mora. Mora is sensitive. We're gonna go ahead and get Nigel. Happy birthday, Nigel. Y'all, Mora is blonde like her dad, Anthony. Isn't that interesting? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Nigel is wiggly. These babies will be a challenge. We're gonna go ahead and jump straight into a makeover of the babies. All right, we've got Mora here, so let's just find her some quick outfits. All right, this is made over Mora. You can see her in her little everyday outfit, and I really love this formal outfit on her. She's such a cutie pie. She's got her little sleep baby shark and her party outfit, honey. She's got her little skirt on. We've got a hot weather yellow. Let's be yellow hot in the summer. We've got her green winter outfit, and of course, we've got a coat. We are back with little Nigel. This is his everyday outfit. No, he is not putting shoes on his little toesies. And I really love his formal outfit. He looks amazing in pink. This is his sleep outfit. His party, let's party in green. We've got his hot weather. He's all over the place in a wiggly baby like a frog. And this is his cold weather. And of course, our boy needs a coat. So we'll be right back. We are back, and they are going to go ahead and introduce the babies, Anya and Lawson, officially. Y'all, Joan is so afraid of this storm, but she's like, hey, this is Anya. Anya's like, oh, isn't she just the cutest little thing? I think Mora's definitely gonna smile at Anya and watch Anya. Joan's gotta go to the restaurant, baby. She is so afraid. Well, I guess she could go ahead and feed her. Okay, Lawson has our other baby, so I think he'll go ahead and feed this baby. And again, it's all about them giving them just a little break to get some kind of rest, to eat, you know, whatever they need to do. We got some bread here. We can grab some bread. We could cook. Let's cook a gourmet meal. This is giving her time to actually do that, and she can cook a big meal. You can see they're immediately jumping on top of their knees. I think they'll just kind of swap, but Anthony is already kind of worried. He's like, oh gosh, I think the baby's maybe just a little bit tired. But guys, I just kind of wanted you to see what they have been up to. This is normal. I thought it would be excellent, but it's okay. Let's just grab some. They're gonna eat together. They just get some time to do that, and I think that's beautiful. And they can have these leftovers. Joan's gonna clean up. Anthony's gonna put things away. I just want to show you that they haven't gotten married, but they do have a wholesome family dynamic, and they feel like they're soulmates. Sometimes Anthony feels unsatisfied just because Joan still gets jealous, and sometimes Joan's jealousy makes her feel unsatisfied. Also, Lawson and Anya bought them this giant teddy bear for the babies. Guys, we will be right back, and we'll be with Brunson this time, so we'll be right back. We are back with Brunson, who loves cooking on his little grill. Oh, Louis is here. So I think we would invite him in. You know, we're just going to yell down, Louis, we're up on the roof. So he's going to invite him in. He's going to come on up. He's like, hey, man, how are you today? Feel free to grab you something to eat. We just finished cooking. It's actually an excellent quality bison stew. He had actually called Louis over because he really wanted to tell him about this situation he got himself in. he's like, man, I was with this girl, and he's like, another young one. And he's like, well, there's a little problem, and she might think that she's pregnant. And Louis is like, what? She thinks she's what? And he's like, yeah, I don't think so, though. And he's like, well, is that a possibility at all? And Brunson doesn't even have an answer for that, guys. In the meantime, he's definitely going to open Cupid's corner back up. He's got these different women he talks to. Now, there's a certain look he goes for. And when he doesn't see anybody, then he will just meet the next one. He had a long list, these young women that he had been involved with. And yeah, he's been inviting them out to his house. So he is going to go ahead and put this away, even though he wants to flirt with someone now. He wants to meet someone new, but he's not going to be able to do that at this moment. This is the young lady that thinks that she is pregnant. I mean, when she's sitting down, she looks it. The other issue is he doesn't know how he can know if this is his baby. Something else I want you to know is that he doesn't know if this in any way is his baby. They also don't have a friendship built. He doesn't know much about her whatsoever. He's not worried about it. He'll still call her up, even though I would say he's about 98% sure that this is not his baby. And is he right? I can tell you, but I don't know if you want me to tell you. But the thing is, he's in a predicament. He's in a pickle. But I think I could confidently let you know that this baby isn't his, but he is sweating a little bit, because even though it's like a 2% chance, it's a chance. And he has no clue for real if that's his baby. She's telling him like, yeah, I don't know. And she's honest. She's like, you don't act like we were just in this relationship. I don't know. It could be yours. It could be somebody else's. And he's like, so are you interested in hitting the sheets again? And she's like, no. What did he do? He went in the house to go to sleep. He's not concerned. Brunson is Brunson. So she's like, oh, his computer is unlocked. Let me see what I can find. She's like, I wonder, can I get some money from him? Because she is a little bit of a hacker. I think he'll get a feeling in his sleep like, I wonder if she's still here. And she is. He's like, what are you doing on my computer? She's like, oh, nothing. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm obviously not hacking your computer. So he is going to tell her, maybe you should leave. He's going to say, someone's calling for my help, so you should go now. And she's like, really? He found out some secrets about her. Like, number one, she's pregnant, but she is an elder. And he thinks she may be married. He doesn't know. But we'll be right back. We are back, guys, and Brunson's going to eat some leftovers. He's got to go to work in a couple of hours. His job performance is back down. He never did get that promotion that he had been really working up to. He doesn't know, and he doesn't think he could start over in another career. He has been catfished time and again, but he's also broken hearts. He's just kind of stuck in a loop, guys. And I think since Brunson is at work, he's probably going to slack out today. The investors are looking for their money again, but he keeps lying and they keep believing him. So we'll be back when he gets back from work. Brunson is back. He got paid pretty well. He actually got a logic point while he was at work. So I think that's good. He really wants to see if there is anybody else that he can meet on Cupid's Corner. This time he likes the look of Kaylee, and she is young. And he's like, maybe I'll try this because the last lady I dated, she was old. So he actually has gotten Louis. Louis is back because he really wants to just talk to him, but he's like, Louis, I've got a date. Baby, she showed up in her underwear, so he knows what time it is. So let's come on. One thing is, his charisma is getting really high. And Louis like, Brunson, you've got to stop this, man. You really got to break this cycle. You are stuck, and I'm worried about you. The old lady said she was pregnant and it was yours, and you don't even know. And he's like, no, it's not mine. And it really isn't, but it's not like he had a sim DNA test. So this time, we're going to ask her, like, hey, what's your job? She's a stay-at-home mom, but I don't even know if she has kids. This is his daughter, Robin. He is afraid that she'll see him. There is a little hole in this door. If she goes to the little side window, he's like, what is she doing here? I think what he would do is go outside. She came in. He's like, well, I didn't say you could come in. And he's like, you pierced your nose. She found out where he lives because he doesn't visit her at all. Oh my gosh, Brunson, delightfully deceptive. Okay, he likes being deceptive, and that's interesting. And she's like, really? This lady is as young as me. He's like, oh no, I would never ever talk to somebody as young as you. I just think she's beautiful. And his daughter's like, really? Well, I'm gonna stay here. But Brunson is shameless, honey, shameless. So it's not gonna stop him from flirting and complimenting this lady, telling her how beautiful he thinks she is. And he's got the option to gush about partner. I don't know who his partner would be because he's delightfully single and he actually has a buff for that. He actually wants to become Kaylee's friend. And I think because she showed up half naked, that is something that is a little different for him. But the fact that his daughter is here, he's still talking to this naked lady is kind of crazy. But even though she said that she's a stay-at-home mom, he doesn't believe her at all. But she's like, well, I'll come back on your daughter. Well, no, she's right there still. She didn't go anywhere. I thought she was going to leave and come back another time, but doesn't look like it. He's still flirting with her. Baby, it's best. Not the scammer knocking on the scammer's door is crazy. The fact that his best friend Louis is over here trying to talk sense into him, but then also that his daughter just happened to stop by is really crazy. So he's going to take this lady outside because he wants to just kiss her and see if he can build their relationship up. It seems like she's kind of open to it. He's doing little things like putting his arm around her. And it's interesting to me that he wants to get to know her as a friend because that's not his norm. But his daughter's all in it because she's like, she knows her mom has found someone and she thinks they're happy. She's not sure because the guy is newer to her. He doesn't like that she's barging in, but that's because Robin has just acquired a new trait. And it's another surprise, guys. She has decided to be evil. She's like, she can outdo her dad. Y'all, even though we had a lights bright in here, it is the smog. It makes it still hard to see. He is really wanting to connect to her and get to know her. And this is what Brunson has been doing, guys. But he's not going to quit. Like, he is going to keep it up until he can get her in bed. He wants to see if she will woohoo with him. Seems like it's going to happen, huh? But guys, this is where we're going to leave this episode of surprises, where we catch up with all the family and friends on Love Wednesday in this steamy dynamic in this 90-day fiance universe. And guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, but you know the drill. Let me know what you think of Joan and Anthony's twins. Let me know what you think of Brunson and his pregnancy scare and his willingness to just come right back to some crazy times and woohoo. Let me know what you think of Alicia and her new man. I'm always curious to know how you feel about things in this series. Next episode, we will be back with Anya and Lawson, and you will also see Claudine and Malcolm. So until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.